Hey, good morning, Facebook family, and those watching on YouTube. I want to share with you a quick message and the importance of understanding the distinction between looking in the future. So the same thing that gives us hope, that gives us passion, that excites us about what's ahead of us, is the same mechanism, is the same system that can cause us to worry and anxiety and fear. The difference is the decision we make as to what to focus on. So if you're currently in a storm, if you're currently going through some difficulty, if you got some setback that you're in the middle of handling, if you got someone you're working with, someone you're working for, whatever, that is giving you, that's causing your spirit to feel depressed and you're having a sense of loss and anxiety and overwhelm, I want you to realize that same mechanism that you use to project the future of hope and faith and love is the same ability that you have that you're picking. Now you're choosing from a place of anxiety and anxiousness. So the first thing I want to share with you is to make a choice that what's going to happen in the future has no bearing right now on today, what you're experiencing today. And so the thing that I do when I go through periods of that, of anxiety, anxiousness, and even some forms of depression, it is part of life. It's part of a cycle of life, is I try to focus on today. What am I going to go through? What am I going to get through today? How am I going to get through today? If I focus on today, the tomorrows end up taking care of themselves. The second thing is I have an attitude of gratitude. Once I start thinking of something initially that I'm grateful for, I notice my mind starts to shift. When I start reaching out to people and trying to help them and give them a kind word, my attitude starts to shift. My outlook on life, my outlook on the future looks a lot better than it does when I'm in the moment of anxiety and depression or overwhelm. So that's just one thing I want to challenge you with today. If you are in a situation where you're in extreme overwhelm, you feel depressed, you feel anxious, you're stuck somewhere, a lot of the reason is that you're thinking about what may happen in the future. And the thing is, you have no control over that. But if you take care of today's, the tomorrows will take care of themselves. And the second thing is, if you have an attitude of gratitude, if you start thinking about what you're grateful for and share your graciousness with others, your attitude will start to shift. You'll feel happier about what's happening to you today. And then the chemicals in your brain will start to develop pleasant feelings. It does happen. Again, I'm not a psychiatrist. That's not what I'm trying to say here today. But I want to give you some tools, the things that I use when I go through times of extreme, whether it's depression, anxiety, overwhelm, worry, any of that stuff. Just to leave you, as a famous president once said, cynicism is a choice, but hope is a better choice. And you have the ability to make a choice. And so I want that for you today. Have a great day.